Alrighty, we are back with a video, and I made another lie again. I said I was gonna do a final prediction video. I never did it because I was a lazy fucker. Anyway, sorry about that, but fuck it, it is what it is. I'm gonna upload this video. Just keep it pushing. UFC 323, fucking Joshua event. You know what? I don't even know where to start, dude. Because my heart has been so conflicted, dude. My heart has been so conflicted about what's happened on this card. Like, especially with Joshua and Pantoja. We'll get to that, but that... I might just say something about that now, man. That... Like, you obviously know the love, the glaze I've been giving Joshua Van. But to see him win it like that... Like... I'm happy he won. Like I was like hyped when he won it, because I've been saying it, future champ. I've been saying it, and it fucking happened. So suck all your mums who didn't fucking believe me. You 3-4 bot viewers who didn't believe in me. But yeah, I've been saying it, that he was a future champ, and he did it. But like that, Pantoja fucking braces and breaks his arm, and then apparently it was a dislocation. It looked worse, but. Does that, fucks his arm, and then to be given a title like that, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's just start from the bottom, alright? Let's work our way up there, you know what I'm saying? Because fuck, man. My heart is conflicted right now, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that deep, to be honest, but man's just made it that deep. Like, my heart is conflicted. Anyway, Myron Santos versus Muhammad Naimov. I caught the fucking stream was fucking, it kept freezing. I don't know if it was my wife or not, but I was trying to watch this and it kept freezing, dude. So I was like, I couldn't fucking watch it properly, but it cuts to round 3 and I'm just watching it, and I'm they're getting out of the gates, I thought it was southpaw a second because I was looking away for it. I looked back and I see him drop him, but he cuts off, Naimov cuts off an angle, and then Santos just drops a 1-2, drops him bad, couple ground and pound, and that was it, really. That was it. It was done. There's not much to say here because I didn't fucking watch a lot of the fight because the shit kept freezing, but it was a good knockout. By the way, this card was fucking insane. This card was insane from the beginning to the end. This card was insane. It's fucking amazing card. Anyway. Abdul Malik versus Antonio Ciccoli. You know what I'm saying? Abdul Malik. I'm trying to remember what happened in this fight because it was a what's it called? It was a day ago, but fuck, what happened? I know we going with a rear naked, didn't he? Was it a rear naked? Was it a rear naked or was it a DOS? Fuck, yo, I can't even remember this shit. Yo, I'm terrible. Was it a rear naked or a DOS? Because someone got a DOS choke, no? Someone got a DOS choke. Hold on, boys. No, that was Chris Duncan that got a DOS choke. Alright, I think it was a rear naked. But Abdul Malik looked good, bro. He beats Antonio Ciccoli. I know Antonio, I've heard his name, so he's a decent guy. He's a great fighter. Abdul Malik, goes and screams Allahu Akbar, or whatever. Fucking love this guy, man. The energy he has, man. You know what I'm saying? The energy is like Allahu Akbar, glory to God. The energy this guy has, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Mansur Abdul Malik, you know what I'm saying? I think he got a rear naked choke. You know what I'm saying? I think good performance. I'd like him to fight a step up in competition. Cody Brundage almost fucking had him. Alright, boys. People forget, man, how good is Cody Brundage? He fucking almost had Abdul Malik, bro. That was a tough fight, bro. But then crafty Cody Brundage, Abdul Malik comes laying it on, gets a crafty no contest. What a guy, man. Cody Brundage is a legend. And he's coming back. I've got to make a video of going over the new fights, but yeah, he's coming back. The GOAT is coming back. Alright. Ibo Aslan versus Ivo Balkeski. Oh my god, I missed so much of this fight, bro. This stream was pissing me off because I see him come out of the gates and then it cuts back to them coming out like starting round one, and then it cuts back to them starting round one. I'm like, yo, so I'm trying to change it, I'm trying to refresh everything, and as soon as I fucking refresh, all I see is Iwo Baralesaki fucking celebrating. I was like, oh my fucking god, I missed this shit, dude. I can't believe I missed it. And then all I hear on the commentator is like, oh my god, this fight was insane. I was like, no way. I was like, yo, the fight barely started. How is it this good? I looked at the highlights. So I think it's Iwo Baleski knocks down Ibo Island. I knew this fight was going to be a scrap, because if you've seen Ibo Island, this guy's a scrapper. Baleski, I don't know much about him. I just know he had a sick finish on Dana White Contender Series. That was it. But yeah, Ibo Aslan, you know he's a scrap, so I know this fight was going to be good just from him alone. But yeah, I see him knock him down. Then Ibo Aslan knocks down Iwo Balaleski, right? And then he knocks Ibo Aslan down, and then he hurts Ibo Balaleski, and then he knocks out Ibo Aslan with a right hand. Was it a right hand or a check right hook? Was he in southpaw? I know he hit him with a southpaw check right hook, I think. And that knocked him down. But yeah, crazy fight. What an insane fight, dude. I had to watch it on highlights, but man, this was an insane fight, man. Iwo Baleski looks good. He looks like a scrapper, man. And this is what we need in the light heavyweight, in the heavier divisions, because they're stalling right now. Looking kind of stinking it up a little bit, so good contender coming up. Iwo Baleski. Edson Barbosa versus Jalen the Tarantula Turner, bro. He comes out of retirement, fucking comes back. I mean, I think we all fucking knew what was going to happen. Edson Barbosa going to hit him with some sick leg kicks. Joe Rogan's going to talk about, man, Edson looks great. Even at his age, 38 or whatever the fuck he is. He looks great. This is the sharpest I've ever seen. Gets hit with a clean shots or just like goes on long enough, gasses out. That was my prediction. I know I didn't make a video on this, but I was thinking when this fight started, I was like, Barbosa is either going to get hit with a good shot and then just like knock her out, or fucking the round's going to go on long enough, he's going to throw everything in round one, and in round two he's going to be gassed. Didn't get to round two, but the thing happened, right? He was throwing the heat. Jalen Turner just hits him with a nice elbow that cuts him really bad. And then after that, it was all downhill, bro. Desmond Barbosa's body language all went downhill. Jalen Turner's turning it up, you know what I'm saying? The fucking big cunt. See, I wouldn't want him to go to welterweight, because Barbosa was hitting with some shots, man. And I was like, oh, hold on now, you know what I'm saying? This could be a crafty Barbosa win here, but no, he eats him, and then he just vicious knocking Barbosa down. Barbosa was a warrior, man. The guy's a marauder. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just kept eating those shots. He kept eating them, backing up, getting pieced up, falling over, coming back up. Like, he was tanking. He was trying his best. But I think it was just the referee seen enough. Jalen Turner drops him again with a right hand, I think. And then he drops him again. It was like the third time he did it. And then referee weighs it off. Good fight from Jalen Turner. Good bounce back. Because Edson Barbosa is a big name in the lightweight division. I think next fight, ranked fight, you know. He was technically ranked before he left, before he retired. Semi-retired, you know. Took a little long hiatus. So I think give him a ranked fight. He lost to what's that? That Chilean guy from Chile. Fuck, I forgot his name. Fucking, what's his fucking name, bro? I know his name is that. I can say it, but I can't say it. I'm thinking of Barcelos right now. Bahamundes, that's it, yeah, Bahamundes. And I say give him another ranked fight, man. The guy was ranked or just got left out of the rankings. Give him another ranked fight. And he's 30, he's still young. I just like he's good. It just feels like if you can just suffer through the onslaught, take him to round 2, but like giving him some heat too. Like, he just falls. Like Dan Hooker, we know he's a crafty cockroach. That's what he did. He cockroached his way to Jalen Turner, and Jalen Turner folded. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. Like, he took Jalen Turner's best shots and then just kept putting pressure forward. And then it kind of, like, deters Jalen Turner. I don't really think we got much from Jalen Turner except like he still looks good. But I don't think we got much to see if he's improved or not. So I think just throw him a ranked opponent, man. Fucking throw him someone from the bottom like 14, 15. Bruno Ferreira versus Marvin Vettori. We knew this was going to take the steam out of the fight. Or out of the card. All finishes and shit. This instantly took the steam out of it because we just knew Marvin Vettori stinking up the gaff. Holy shit. I mean, it was competitive. But like, Vettori just emotes from a distance, bro. Bro, he's stance farming. I'm bringing it back. Stance farming, dude. He's just sitting there like shimmying his shoulder, you know, popping the jab, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he's not really popping a jab, he's fake popping a jab. But he's just like emoting, stance farming from a distance, bro. Like looking like he's doing something, but he's not doing shit. This guy looks like he's Chris Paul. I mean, he was doing good. Like, I'm not gonna say he wasn't doing shit, but like he would do good in the beginning because his coach was shitting on him. Like, yo, motherfucker, you're not doing anything. You need to fucking, you need to bring out the fire, son. And this guy is just like, you start off the round well. Like, he has some good like left hands that were landing. Like, he was counter left hands landing on Bruno Ferreira, and then he would just go back to stance farming, and just like, and then after that, he throws his hand in the air like he's won. Like, I'm like, mate. When I'm in a fucking UFC 5 online fight, I know I'm getting cooked. Like, what? Why do you think you won that fight? You didn't win it, mate. You didn't win it. Bruno Ferreira didn't even look that good, to be honest. Like, he was just doing a lot of blitzes. He hit, I'll be honest, at the round 3, he hit with a nasty spin elbow. Like, Marvin Vettori's chin, I don't know how he does it. Like, he's got a blockhead. This guy is, like bro, his head is made out of, what's it called? Vibranium. This guy's got a massive noggin, and he just eats shit like Homer Simpson. You know, seeing Homer Simpson, like, this guy doesn't stop. If only he has any sort of skill to go along with it, any sort of like punching, just doing if he just did anything with it, man, this guy could be something else. He has the chin to eat anything. A vicious spinning elbow lands on the top of the head, like on the side of the head. Would have probably knocked out a lot of people. Just eats it casually. If he just had any skill, any bit of skill to just throw something, to actually like be able to land takedowns, to actually be able to throw punches, he could be okay. But guess not. Bruno Ferreira gets the decision. Was an okay performance from Bruno Ferreira. It was a good fight. Not a good fight. It was an okay fight. Not a great performance from both of them because they were both stance farming a little bit. Just Marvin Vettori was really doing it. But yeah, a good performance from Bruno Ferreira. Fuck it. Toss him someone high in the unranked or give him a ranked fight. Fuck it. Faras Ziam versus Nazim Sadikov. Man, I don't know if when Farasi, I think the last time he fought was when he got that insane knee against Frivola. But Sadikov was tough, man. The guy was tough. I'm trying to remember how he did it. He's elbow on the side of the cage. Oh fuck, sorry boys. He was elbowing him on the side of the cage. And then I think people don't do that enough. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people do that enough in MMA, like framing off the cage instead of hugging super close and framing off the cage and just dropping elbows. Because so people are so worried about the takedowns and like keeping their knee down for a knee. But mate, just frame off with a post with your hand, like post off with your hand and just drop a big elbow, and that's what Ziam did. The fight started off pretty boring. They were just like switching, like controlling the clinch against the cage. Ziam was trying to take him down, and then the thing is, Ziam had a clean performance. So when he was taking him down, he controlled Sadikov on the ground fully, body lock and everything, threatening chokes, everything like that. Had the body triangle and wrapped up his leg. So when Sadikov was trying to work on the lock, on the body triangle lock, he had it because he's so fucking lanky and like an octopus. He stretched out his leg so he couldn't like bring his leg up to help him work on a lock, to help get the leg from the outside position to the inside. So yeah, it was good. It was good from Ziam. It was a clean performance from Ziam, man. Very clean performance. Again, I think just give him another unranked, like, big name, or even throw him a ranked fight. Maybe I'm throwing this like ranked fight bit too loosely, but I feel like it was a really good performance that he, like, shows he was skillful. Also about the stoppage, maybe the referee could have got into round 3, but like I could see how the body language and stuff like that. There's another one here with Tatsu Taira, which we'll go over when we get to it, but yeah, I could see how like you could stop it, because when he tried to get up, he was like slipping and stuff. He was falling. He was definitely hurt. But it was like 2 seconds. You should let him make out the round, and then fuck it. If he gets knocked down in the next round, it is what it is, mate. But like having it end like that, there's gonna be some people who call it out. So I think he wasn't completely out, but he was definitely hurt. So good performance from Ziam. He looked clean. I don't know. Give him whatever the fuck you want next. I don't really care. I mean, maybe a ranked fight. I don't know. I think I should make a video about opponents. I don't know. Macy Barber versus Karine Silva. I'll be honest, I barely watched this fight. I was kind of eating, so yeah. I was like looking over it, glancing over it every few seconds. But all I remember seeing is Macy Barber gets kicked, and then she, like, I don't know if she's pretending to be rocked or not, but I remember it was funny as fuck when the referee called her out. He was like, "Hey, it was a glancing blow. Don't be doing that shit. Don't be doing that shit." And she's like, "Okay." But then the commentator was like, "How is that a glancing blow? No, referee, stop." I mean, it looks like she definitely got kicked. But was it that bad to be getting rocked? Like, when she was standing up, she was like falling over the place and like falling into the cage. It was a crafty move from Barber, you know what I'm saying? A crafty move. But was it that bad to be rocked? I don't know. But I just heard a commentary going crazy, like, wow, the referee, like, how could he be saying that was a glancing blow? I'm like, I looked at a replay. From one angle, it looked like, oh, she got hit clean. But the other one, it looked like it wasn't that bad. So yeah, she got hurt maybe, but yeah. Macy Barber gets the victory. I don't know what to say. I didn't really see it. Fuck it, give her a title shot. Alright, Terrence McKinney versus Chris Duncan. I knew this fight was going to be a banger. I'm saying Terrence McKinney never been out of the first round. And that's what he did. He came in this fight looking to end it. And man, he looked good at the beginning. But I think people overestimated how hurt Chris Duncan actually was. He was obviously hurt, right? Like, not to a state where, oh, he's going to get knocked out. Or DC was saying, like, stop yeah, this is it. You got to stop the fight. He's almost done. Like, he was hurt. But if you were actually looking at the screen without trying to be biased like these commentators, these guys, if you're looking at the screen, Chris Duncan was throwing heat back. He was catching McKinney as McKinney was, because McKinney was swarming him. But every now and then, Chris Duncan would throw a shot back and, like, not properly rock McKinney, but he stumbled a couple steps back. But I'm not taking anything away from McKinney, because he was rocking Chris Duncan, like, he was getting hurt. And then I think, what does he do? Does he drop McKinney? I think he does, huh? Like, he throws a shot on McKinney. McKinney, like, gets hurt. I think he, like gets him to the cage and, like, drops him onto the cage. Like, he throws some shots. I'm trying to remember this. He drops some shots onto McKinney. McKinney falls because he was hurt. McKinney was, like, hurt and he was, like, fucking gassed. I don't know if he was gassed, but he was hurt. And then he latches up the DOS. And then as soon as he latches up the DOS, McKinney starts tapping. Which is what I just hate, because I know McKinney is good. I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 32, 31. He's a good fighter. It's just like, I don't know. It's like, it is like, you get what you get with him. It's 50-50. It's like Kevin Holland. But with McKinney, he either gets finished or he's finishing someone in the first round. And there's no other way about it. This guy is going to be one of those fighters, man, who's just going to stick around because of entertainment value, which, you know, I respect. McKinney is an entertainment fighter. You know, he brings entertainment. But, man, I just wish this guy could get on a run. Like, I think he was on a 2-fight or 1-fight winning streak. And then he just, like, has to fumble it. Here's what it is. Chris Duncan, good performance. I don't know. Give him someone else. Give him who's out in the rankings right now. I don't even know who's out in the rankings. Fuck it, I don't know. Give him another unranked fighter. Chris Duncan, solid performance, great fight, good shit, boys. That's all I can say. Manuel Torres, Grant Dawson. You know, you can just tell someone's gonna lose. I could just tell, like, with the way Grant Dawson was warming up, like when they showed a little video when they're like shadowboxing in front of the camera. I could just look into his face and like, yeah, this guy's getting knocked out. This guy, and the thing is, I've never heard. I'll be honest, I've never heard of Manuel Torres. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've heard his name, but I've never seen him fight. I've never seen him fight or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know anything about him except I've heard his name before. That's it. Grant Dawson. This guy, like, I always thought he was a fraudulent, like, kind of ranked lightweight. Even though he kept proving me wrong. He kept getting these, like, he got that submission win. You get these crafty wins and stuff like that. I just like had a feeling like, yo, this guy's kind of like not good. You know what I'm saying? No, not saying he won't whoop my ass. He whooped my ass, but like I just had that feeling where, you know, he's a fake ranked fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to be there. He's gotten further than he actually can. So I looked at his face when he shadowboxed and I was like, yeah, this guy's getting knocked out. I just felt it. And then when he came down. And when he started like going on his knees in the cage, this is sort of like super. I don't know why. Like, I probably just got lucky, but I looked at him and I was like, yeah, you're definitely getting knocked out. Like, I can just see it in your eyes when you're just on your knees in the cage and shit before the fight and just like trying to look like you're zenned in and stuff like that. I could just tell you're getting knocked out, and that's what happened. I mean, Torres was super patient in this fight, super patient. This guy just has a mean mug about him. I don't know what it is. He has this menacing aura about him. I can't believe I just said that. But Manuel Torres, he was just being super patient, letting Grant Dawson throw these looping right hands. He was trying to do the Bo Nickel, where you punch him, and as you punch him, you do a double leg on him. But he was whiffing really bad. And I mean, he kept throwing the same punch, like he bent down super low, throw that big overhand right super low and try and get a takedown. And I think that's what Torres countered. He do the same strike, he threw that right hand. Torres like waited a bit, and as Grant Dawson was coming up, like resetting from his punch, I think Dawson clipped him with a left hand. I think that's how it was. Was it left hand uppercut? I'm not sure. It was like left hand uppercut, I think. I'm not sure, but he clipped him with something bad, drops him really bad. Boom, 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 finishes. Looked good. Manuel Torres looks good, man. This guy's got crazy power. I think it was a left hand and then like uppercut through the guard and then left hand again. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, he looks good. This kid looks good, man. The young fighter. Fuck it, man. I don't know who to give him next. I know Rufy was booked up, but I say let all those lightweight fights finish. Whoever loses those, Benoit Saint Denis and not Benoit Saint Denis, Rufy versus. Fuck, who's he fighting? Who's Rufy fighting? Not Benoit Saint Denis. Who's he fighting? Oh, Fiziev. Fuck it. Whoever wins that or whoever loses that fights Manuel Torres. Boom. There you go. Now we get to the main card. Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Gustaf. This was a good fight. Jan, this guy is. I looked at his streak. He's got a draw to his last like fights. A draw to Ankalaev, lost to Pereira, which, you know, arguably could have. Not gonna say arguably because of won, but like it was 50-50. Then oh fuck, the laundry's going off. Ignore that, boys. But yeah, lost to Alex Pereira, lost to Carlos Ulberg, and then draw again. This guy's got a crazy streak. But 42 years old, this guy went out there and popped the jab. I was popping that jab out there, going out there, popping it, fucking throwing leg kicks, so you know Joe Rogan was loving it. And it was working. Bro, the guy doesn't have a right hand. The guy doesn't have a right arm. He doesn't have one. When he threw it though, it was fucking dangerous. He dropped Gustav at the end of the fight, and then he hit Gustav somewhere, I think it was round 2, with the right hand, and it stunned him. But he just doesn't have one. All he has is a jab and a leg kick, and he gets him by. So the decision I had was, I had it 2-1 to Jan, but I could understand how the second round could be 10-8. Even though I think it's 50-50, the 10-8s, they just throw them out whenever they want. They don't really fucking do criteria for 10-8. I think that could have been a 10-8 because even though Jan was like kind of winning the beginning of the round, after that it was Gustav dropped him bad, was ground and pounding him really bad. I didn't think Jan even got up. Just ground and pounding the rest of the fight. And even though through the ground and pound, he hit him with some bad shots to cut him open even more. And even Jan was like, he hit him with an elbow and Jan went, ow. So yeah, it could be a 10-8. But I had it 2-1 Jan. Not a bad decision with the draw. I could definitely see it being a draw. But yeah, I had Jan round 1, round 2 because of the drop. Oh, not round 2, round 3 because of the drop, and Gustav round 2. But yeah, I think you just run this one back because it was a good fight. It was a really competitive fight. It's crazy what this guy can do, man. With one shoulder, with one working arm and a leg kick. It's crazy what this guy can do. And he's 42. This guy's 42 doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Dropping this guy. Like, Gustav, I don't know how old Gustav, he's like 30 something. This guy's 42 doing this shit. Like, you guys don't understand how insane that is. It's like LeBron still playing in the league. He's 40. How is he doing this? How is he doing like Carlos Alberg? He arguably won against Carlos Alberg. They gave it to him because he's a younger fighter, but he arguably won. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy what this guy's doing. It's not fucking like recognized enough. Guy's 42 going against these contenders and arguably winning, making it close fights. Like, fucking bro took Alex Pereira to a split decision. This guy's a fucking champ. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Jan, I hope you come back soon. Got dropped really bad though. Really bad. Holy fuck, I thought he was out. But nah. He did it. Got to the decision draw. I think you just rebook this when both fighters are ready and have it on like a, you can have it fight card. I think have it on a pay-per-view because it was a good fight. Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot. Oh fuck, man, my voice is, holy shit, I thought it was super dry. I'll just cut that out. Henry Cejudo versus Peyton Talbot. Man, Peyton Talbot is a real deal, man. He's a real deal. I know a lot of people were like, oh shit. Like, I think I said it in my review. I think I had Peyton Talbot. I think I was leaning to Peyton Talbot. And the reason why I was because, like, everyone's like, oh, Raoni Barcelos was able to take him down. By the way, how good is Raoni Barcelos, guys? No one, like, that's what, as soon as the fight ended, and it was not even when it was ended, like, midway through the fight, around there, I was like, yo, how good is Raoni Barcelos? Like, fucking Henry Cejudo couldn't, this guy's a gold, like, honestly, these accomplishments don't mean shit. Gold fucking in the Olympics, and he could not take down Peyton. I think he took him down once or twice, but he did nothing with it. Like, nothing. And you have 38-year-old fucking future title contender Raoni Barcelos fucking controlling Peyton Talbot, giving him shots to the back, pause, and just destroying him on the ground. Almost TKO'd him in round 3. It was crazy. I know they're not going to book that fight again. I do want to see Raoni Barcelos fight him again, but it is what it is. Henry Cejudo, once the takedown wasn't working, he just started scrapping with Peyton Talbot. Even though he wasn't doing bad in the striking, you could definitely see Peyton Talbot had the clear advantage. Like, he was hurting him to the body with the knees, with the body shots. Hurt Henry Cejudo multiple times really bad to the body. Need him at the end of the round. Holy shit. Should we just, I'll start from round 1. So I think round 1, Talbot was piecing him up. Henry Cejudo couldn't get a takedown. And I knew this because if you watch a Felipe Lima, okay, maybe Lima doesn't have, of course Lima doesn't have the credentials like Henry Cejudo, but Payne Taylor was stuffing him pretty well. He got a mediocre decision against Felipe Lima, but the takeaway was that he was stuffing the takedowns really well. And then I look at Henry Cejudo when he fights. The guy just goes out there stance farming, bro. He's a prime example of a stance farmer. This guy does a little karate bounce and shit, chin high up in the air, throwing hooks, and just bouncing on his feet. Doesn't use wrestling at all until like he's hurt. All these fucking like high divisional 1 state championship, they wrestle when they're hurt. That's it. They don't like try and set up their feet, blast a double leg, or like even when they get stuff, they just like, oh fuck it, it's not gonna work. They throw these lousy fucking takedown attempts. It's like, oh fuck, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna have to scrap with this guy. You could push him to the fence. You could run the pipe or some shit. I don't know. I like that run the pipe fucking quote. He Demetrius Johnson say that shit all the time. Run the pipe, man. You gotta run the pipe. But Henry Cejudo, this guy's just going there stance farming, bouncing with Talbot, smiling at him shit. And Talbot takes him down. Dude, when I see Talbot take down fucking Henry Cejudo, I'm like, yo, this guy's a gold Olympic fucking medalist, bro. Double champ. Your whole thing is wrestling. I know he's not as young as he used to be, but still. This guy's double champ, just getting fucking double-legged, easily picked up and dropped by Payne Talbot. Payne Talbot's doing that, and he's emoting on him. Bro. Oh my god, man. I mean, Talbot's definitely improved his wrestling, takedown defense and shit. Definitely been in bed with Frank Koshin a little bit more. You can see the improvements there. But yeah, he looked good, man. I'll be honest, Talbot looked really good. His striking was crisp. There we go. Fuck me. My fucking throat is dry as hell. He looked good. The thing, and then in round 2, what was happening in round 2? I think Talbot hurt him to the body multiple times. Like, kneed him to the body in a clinch. That was really messing up Henry Cejudo. I was seeing DJ versus Henry Cejudo all over again. And he took him down again, I think. And then in round 3, they just started scrapping. Henry Cejudo was like, fuck it, I'm just going to get emotional and start scrapping. Fair enough, it was a good fight. It was a really good fight. And I'm not saying like Henry Cejudo was getting dominated. He was hanging in there with Talbot. He was like trading with him, but you could definitely see Talbot had the more pop and was landing better shots and was landing more, to be honest. But it was a good fight. Where Talbot could go from here, now that he's ranked, this opens up a lot more. He's like one win away from that Sean O'Malley fight. And you could see him beating someone like Marlon Vera. I could see him winning that. And I think that's a good matchup for Payne Talbot. Because Marlon Vera's not going to throw the takedowns in there. And he's he's going to stance farm too. He's going to sit there just like, he might throw like a big low kick or like a high kick every now and then. But he's just going to sit there stance farming. Talbot can jab, get in a clinch, knee him to the body, elbows. Land that left hand. When he's southpaw, he throws that left hand. It's dangerous, man. And that body kick from southpaw is really good too. I think his right hand is the more... he's obviously more orthodox, but... And I forgot to even say this. Those leg kicks, I sound like fucking Joe Rogan. I felt like they were doing something, man. I don't know if I'm looking too much into it. And I'm like Joe Rogan right now. I've fallen off a cliff and just like looking too much into the leg kicks. But he was hiding it well with switching southpaw. And he couldn't fight well out of southpaw. But there was one leg kick he took and he kind of hopped a little bit. I don't think it was a really big factor going into the fight. Because especially Henry stopped throwing leg kicks. Because Talbot was timing him. So late in the fight it didn't really matter. But at the beginning, this guy switched southpaw. He would go orthodox to throw a shot, to throw a right hand or anything like that, but he would switch back to southpaw. So keep that in your mind. Maybe I'm looking too much into it and I'm a complete fucking dumbass. But Talbot might not like those leg kicks, man. People forget, man. He was switching southpaw at the beginning of the round. It only takes 2 or 3 to really hurt the leg. People forget. Maybe I'm looking too much into it, but I don't know. It's just the way he hobbled. He switched southpaw. He switched to orthodox to throw one shot, switch back to southpaw. And there was a time where he was trying to bait it by going orthodox again. So he obviously had the leg kicks in mind. So I don't know. But yeah, I say give him Marlon Vera. That's an easy fight for Talbot to win. Not easy, but I think he could definitely win it. Brandon Moreno versus Tatsuo Taira. Now, there's a lot of controversy on the finish. Was it early? Nah, it just wasn't early. It was early. To be honest, it was early. But I had Tatsuo Taira winning. I've been following this kid when he's fighting at a random like fucking organization. I seen some YouTube video about him. I was like, oh fuck, who is this guy outside the UFC? And I've been following him ever since, bro. So if anyone fucking says I didn't call it, I fucking did, alright? I've been following this guy since he was out of the UFC. And I was like, yo, this guy could be a future champion in the UFC. So suck all your mums, you know what I'm saying? Suck all your mums. This guy could be a future champion. And is going to. I think he is going to be a future champion. But Taira, I mean, in the first round, Brandon Moreno was doing a lot of stance farming too, but it wasn't like to a severe rate like a Marlon Vera, Henry Cejudo. He was just like, like heavy on that front leg, which I'm surprised Taira didn't really take advantage of. Taira shot for a take, like there wasn't much happening. I think Taira was landing more on the feet. Shot for a takedown, like almost gets it, but then Brandon Moreno reverses it into full mount, and as he's in full mount, like Taira reverses it, like does like a roll or something, reverses it, and then as he's getting reversed, Brandon Moreno throws up a triangle. It was a good scramble. It was a good like 5-second scramble, and then they just hold it the whole time. And a lot of people like. There were commentators like, you have to give Brandon Moreno that round because he was threatening a takedown. Or threatening a submission, sorry. Like, yeah, you could give him like points. You could give him like, oh yeah, he's threatening a submission. But when it goes on that long and the guy's clearly not getting submitted and he's on top too, the other guy's on bottom, and he's clearly not getting submitted and he's throwing little pepper shots even though they're not much, like, how can you give Brandon Moreno that round? Especially when Taira, even though it wasn't much, was landing shots on the feet. And Brandon Moreno wasn't. That's what I'm thinking, like, how can, like, the commentators were like, you gotta give Brandon Moreno that round. He was the one threatening a submission. I'm like, yeah, but it only goes for so long, bro. Like, he was threatening a submission, but then it was never in. And it wasn't like he was changing position, threatening multiple, like, close submissions. There was one close submission, and then he just stalled out the round, like, and people were booing. What can Taira do? He's stuck with the guy having submission on his, like, the only way he can get it is if Brandon Moreno lets go of the submission, and then they can reset kind of. But that was it. And then we go into round 2. I think Taira gets a takedown, no? I think he gets the takedown, like block, and then it falls. Was it a takedown or was Brandon Moreno falling? I don't know. I think he gets a takedown, falls straight into full mount. Holy shit, my throat is so dry. Holy fuck. But yeah, he falls into full mount. Brandon Moreno scrambles, gets onto his knees and arms, like into a little four, like he's on all fours. And then Tatsuo Taira instantly is scrambling to the back, gets to the back, gets the hooks in, and then as soon as Taira gets it back on the ground, he's one of the best. Like this guy is, once he gets a body lock, one of the best, bro. His body lock is insane. We've seen it against Brandon Royval. We've seen it against Perez. And we've seen it against Brandon Moreno. This guy's body lock is crazy. When he gets you to the ground and takes your back, he's like one of the best flyweights ever. Maybe not ever. Maybe I'm glazing too much. But he is one of the best on the ground. Like when he takes your back. Even in full mount. Full mount's a good position for him too. Full mount and on the back, Taira is one of the best flyweights. So that's what he did. He got the body lock, and it's super hard to fight Taira on a body lock. And Brandon Moreno was scrambling, and then Tyro starts dropping these bombs. He flattens Moreno out, dropping bombs. And then Moreno's scrambling to get out, but he's like, the thing is, these shots are going unanswered, and to the referee, he's like, at the stoppage, when he's like rolling, like a lot of people saying he's rolling to his back to try and defend it, which he probably was, it looks like he's going limp. Like when he takes a shot, it looks like he went limp to roll, but he was just rolling. Like he wasn't out. Like you clearly see he wasn't out. But the referee stops it. Was it premature? Yeah, it was. But like the thing is, I don't want to make that argument. Well, he would have got finished anyway, because we don't actually know. Would he have got finished? Would he? Maybe, maybe not. It looked like he was going to be stuck in that position. It's just like when you're taking these shots, he's taking them straight to the head. He's not like covering up and doing it. It looks bad. I mean, it looks bad either way. He's not covering up and like defending it. He's just taking him straight on the noggin. This guy's just eating brain damage, you know what I'm saying? Like these Mexican guys can fucking eat brain damage for days, mate. I don't know what it is, mate. They just fucking eat brain damage. But yeah, he's just eating it on the head. It's like, it goes like, I think it's like 10. It was over 10 like unanswered shots. Like the guy's just getting him punched. So I could see how the referee could stop it. But it's Brandon Moreno, man. This guy is a champion. You've got to go into like the fight knowing like, hey, you got to give this guy a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a champion, and you know he's a Mexican. You know they're Mexican. You know they can sit in there for a little longer because they just have these noggins. I don't know, like just eat that, consume brain damage. But yeah, was it early stoppage? I agree, but I'm hyped. Tyro got the victory. Does he get a title shot? Yeah. But holy crap, the disrespect on Pantoja is insane. Insane. If you guys have seen the fucking post press conference, first of all, Joshua Van was like, yeah, I'll give him whoever. I mean, he's down for the rematch, which is sick. Dana White's on asked, before the guy could finish his question, Dana White's like, nah, if you've seen it, it's pretty bad. Like, he's not going to be in there anytime soon. Yeah, the title's going to get defended at least once before he comes back. Like, holy fuck, it's like they were begging for this. Like, I don't understand, and I don't understand because Pantoja's a great champion. The guy's fucking entertaining. At the beginning, he wasn't not, but he came into his own. Like, the Steve Verstick days and shit like that, yeah, he was kind of boring. He was a half-guard merchant. It is what it is. But he came into his own, bro. You know what? We're going to skip straight out, but great performance, Tatsu Tyro. I think Tyro shot, yeah, because I think there's no one else in the division except for Kyuri Hiraguchi, but he still needs like 1 or 2 wins to get there. But yeah, Tatsu Tyro, title shot. And it looks like they're moving on with Pantoja, which we'll get to right now. Joshua Van, he does it. But it's like, I don't know if I'm a fake fan, because I wanted Joshua Van to win, but not like this. And I can't stand it when you see people online having to be so fucking like they have to be so fucking black and white about it. Like, they can't just accept both sides. Like, there's people who are going like, oh, he doesn't deserve to celebrate. How can you celebrate after a win like that? How can you do this? He shouldn't even take the belt. He should go up to the referee and say, no, I want a no contest. And then you have people saying, oh, well, sucks to suck, Pantoja. It's like, people are like, oh, he didn't even cause the damage. Oh, it sucks to suck. Sucks to suck, mate. Pantoja, Joshua Van caused it. He deserves to celebrate that championship. He caused it. He made that happen. He caught his kick and he threw him to the ground. That was all Joshua Van. He made it happen. Pantoja was a fraud anyway. He was fucking ass. This Brazilian cunt. I'm gonna fucking wank on his dead grave. Like, what? Like, why do you guys have to be so fucking black and white? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you have to speak like that? Why can't you just accept Joshua Van? What happened to Pantoja was super unlucky, unfortunate. Joshua Van had no part in it, pretty much. He took like 5%. It was just a fucking 1 in a million chance of that happening. And but it doesn't matter because Joshua Van is champion. And if he wants to celebrate, he can celebrate because he has fucking, like, he just got life-changing money for his family. Is Joshua Van a real champion? I'll be honest, no, he's fucking like he's not. He's not a real champion. But it is what it is. Like, the guy can celebrate. The guy can fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's been super fucking active, and he's probably been working all these fucking years to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped that Joshua Van's champion, but I'm also fucking sad that Alex Pantoja had to lose his title like this, and that we didn't get a real fight between them, because this was gonna be a scrap. Did you see the first 10 seconds? Even though there's not much to fucking see. Did you see the first second? Pantoja comes at Joshua Van straight away, and Joshua Van meets him. And he's fucking putting pressure on him. 1-2. Those are 1-2 that lands on Joshua Van. Joshua Van returns back, catches a kick, and then it just... Like, why do people have to be so fucking, like... And I'm not trying to sound like I'm great. I'm not. I'm a dumbass, right? But, like, people just can't accept both sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can't just be like... Joshua Van can celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Was that like, did he dominate fucking Pantoja? Was it clear? No, it wasn't like that. Like, he didn't win the fight. Pantoja fucking broke his arm, but he can celebrate because he is like, he's worked hard to get to this point. You know, he deserves to celebrate. He deserves to celebrate like that, right? He doesn't have to be like, oh, I don't want to take the title. I want to know contest. Like, because I wouldn't fucking do that. I'd be like, yo, I'm the fucking champ, bro. Give me my $1 million contract. I wouldn't be like, yo, Loki, nah, I don't even want that champion, bro. I don't want that championship, bro. Nah, to actually take it back. You know what? Move me down a ranking just because of that. Like, what the fuck? People expect him to be like that. Like, bro, no, he's won the title. And it's not his fault. It's the world's fault for fucking not giving us this fight and giving us this shit. So that's what it is. I know I'm one of the biggest Joshua Van Glaze and meat riders, but it's like, I didn't want it to be like this, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want it to be like this. I didn't want it to be like this. I didn't want him to win the title like this. I want it to be a scrap. It is what it is. It looks like they're moving on from Pantoja straight away, which is crazy disrespect. It's like, I'm starting to really feel bad for Pantoja, man. I'm starting to really feel bad for him, because like, when I see people online, oh, so sorry, Pantoja wasn't even that good anyway, he was a fraud. Acting like that was a fight. Acting like he just got dominated. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We all wanted Van to win. We got what we wanted, but not like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like this. I was so amped for this fight, man. I was so amped to see Joshua Van dig to the body. Fold Pantoja, but it's just, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I'm yapping too much, saying a whole lot of nothing, but like, that shit annoys me. Like, why can't people just take both perspectives and just be like, oh yeah, this happened and this happened. We can celebrate this, but we can also understand that, you know, Pantoja, it wasn't a real fight. Pantoja, it was a 1 in a million thing. It was an injury. Joshua Van didn't dominate him, but he's still a champ. He still won it. He still deserves to celebrate. Like, why can't it be that fucking simple? Why do people have to just shit on both sides? Like, it's so retarded, man. So fucking retarded. I'm not even a philosopher, bro. But it's dumb out retarded shit, man. It's straight up retarded shit. Anyway, I think if the UFC wants to move on from Alex Pantoja, they can. I don't want him to. I want him to run this fight back straight away. They're saying it's not that bad, but Dana White in his head is already saying, yeah, he's gonna have to defend that belt. Yeah, there's no way Pantoja's gonna make it. It was crazy how quick he just denied it. It's like, the media member was like, oh, but if Pantoja can make a quick, and he just, nah, kid, listen, I've seen injuries. That's bad right there, kid. Listen, he's gotta be out for a while, kid. The diagnosis said it wasn't that bad. Nah, kid, it's bad. Listen, I know my stuff, kid. That arm injury is bad. He's gonna be out for at least a year and a half. And that title's gotta get defended. He's gonna get defended before he's back. Like, holy shit, Dana. Give the man a chance, man. I want to see it run back, but if it goes in the way where it seems like it's heading, Pantoja versus Tatsuya Taira, that's a hyped fight. And yeah, what I would want is Pantoja Joshua Van rebooked, but if Pantoja's hurt really bad, or if the UFC just says, fuck you Pantoja, we're moving on, Tatsuya Taira versus Joshua Van, my two people I fuck with, so that'll be fun breaking that one down. But Marab, and by the way, I think Joshua Van Loki does beat Tatsuya Taira because Tatsuya Taira 5 round cardio. Is he the greatest? No. Have we seen Joshua's 5 round cardio? No. So that's a toss up. I think we haven't even seen Joshua Van really tested on the ground. But I do think he beats Tatsuya Taira. I think it'll be close. Because if Joshua Van cannot stop Tatsuya Taira getting that body lock, yeah, then it's wraps. But the thing is with Tatsuya Taira, his stand up, he doesn't move his head. This guy like stays, even though he's 1-2, he just stays stationary. He's super safe. He doesn't take risks, but he doesn't move his head. Like the guy doesn't slip off an angle, like try and like throw a two, create an angle, shift, jab. He doesn't set shot. He's just super straight, traditional, like a robot, right? But he doesn't move his head, and Joshua Van will piece him up on the feet. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunate it had to end like this. Pantoja, please come back quickly and healthy, and let's get that one rebooked. Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan, main event. God, man, this we got some sadness / happiness. You know what I'm saying? My heart's conflicted, but we got some happiness. We got some real, true happiness. Petr Yan beat Merab Dvalishvili. Holy fuck. We're back for 2026. Merab, suck all your mums, suck all your dads. Merab, fuck off to Georgia. Man, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding, Merab. I'm just kidding. You'd cook me. You'd probably fucking take me down 10 times in the gym. Whoop my ass. But it is what it is. Petr Yan's the champ. What a fucking, what a turnaround. It was a complete 180 from the first fight, bro. Complete 180. Dude, Petr Yan, I had it 50-45. I don't know if I'm meat riding glazing. I had it 50-45 to fucking Petr Yan. 49-46. Some judge had it 48-47. You're fucking out of your mind, you dumbass. But it is what it is. Petr Yan, in my scorecards, 50-45. It was dominance, bro. It was dominance. This guy just fucking downloaded first round. Downloading information. Alright. He's trying to frame off my guard. I'm playing the long guard. He's trying to clear my left hand and throw his right hand over the top. Alright, downloaded. So he stiffens the arm. What does he do? He stiffens the arm. It lets Merab throw that right hand. As he's throwing that right hand, meet him with his right hand. Boom. Countering him all day. All day. And the takedown defense. The cardio. I think honestly it's a new level. A lot of people saying Merab, the weight cuts, the 4 fights a year. We've seen this happen with Derrida. Did it happen with Merab? I'm not sure. I don't want to take away from Petr Yan's win, but I also don't want to take away the extra factors of Merab. He said he wasn't making excuses, which is respect. I respect that out of him. You can definitely run this one back. This will be a good rematch, because that was a fun fight, man. And it's not like Merab got fucking, he did kind of get dominated, but he wasn't completely out of the fight. He was throwing some heat back, but it's just Petr Yan was just, his striking was too clean. Merab couldn't take him down, except from that cool point where he picked him up, walked into the middle of the cage, looked into the crowd, and slammed him, right? But then Petr Yan got straight back up, and I think in that very same round, he dunked Merab on his head, dude. When I seen Petr Yan dunk Merab on his head so easily, and I seen him fucking take down Merab, I was like, yo, this is it. This is it, bro. Petr Yan's good. At the beginning, when I seen him, round 1, I was like, okay, Petr Yan looks good, but this is what we seen with Corey Sandhagen, where he looks good and then gets cooked. But then Yan just kept up in the pace, and then I was like, oh, but he's gonna slow down. You need to bank these rounds. But then he just kept up the same pace with Merab. Obviously, he was slowing down a bit, but he still kept up with Merab. To be fair, Merab wasn't pushing a lot of pace, but he was still pushing the pace. He was still trying to get takedowns. And Petr Yan stuffed every single one, bro. And that southpaw, when he switched southpaw, body kick. Or when he would, when Merab would think Petr Yan was returning, because he had that long guard, and he thought Petr Yan would throw the right hand and throw the left hook. When he would switch southpaw, because Merab was trying to counter him when he was orthodox. So we switched southpaw, and Merab kept throwing the right hand out to try and catch Petey on, and when he threw that hand out, what's it called? Petey on would return with his left hand to try and counter it. So Merab would be wary of it. So when he threw the right hand, Merab would instantly put his guard up, and that's what opened up the body kick. That's what opened up the body kick, because he hit him straight on the lip, and like, he hurt Merab multiple times with that kick. We've seen Sean O'Malley with that stab kick to the body. I think a lot of bantamweights are going to take advantage of Merab's body now. They found his kryptonite, the body kick, the body shots, dude. Because Petey on was landing to the body. Every time Merab would have these really weird reactions. He even yelled out in pain one time. He's like, ah! He's like, ah! I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on, dude? I just see this guy screech in the octagon. Oh my god. Dude, it was fucking insane. I'm just reliving it right now, bro. When I was seeing Jan win these rounds, seeing him dunk him on his head, fucking hitting Merab to the body, hurting him, I was like, oh my god. My eyes started lighting up. Round 3, they lit up, and then I was like, no, calm down. Because they could still score it to Merab. Like, the fucking one judge, 48-47. It's crazy. They could still, like, fucking give him some robbery shit. Petey on, keep it up. You need to win these rounds. And he did it, bro. We are so back. Petey on versus Sean O'Malley 2. I know it doesn't make sense. Sean O'Malley is on a losing streak. Does he deserve a fight at the title after one win over Song Yadong if he wins? Probably not, but fuck it. I know the UFC wants it. Petey on versus Sean O'Malley 2 for 5 rounds. What? Oh my god, that fight would be fucking insane, dude. 5 rounds, Petey on versus Sean O'Malley? Holy shit. Yo, it just opens up so many doors, bro. We have so many doors open, bro. We can even run the rematch of Merab versus Petey on 2. Or 3, sorry. We can even have Umar versus Petey on, bro. I think Petey on would cook Umar, dude. On the feet, he would fucking smoke him, bro. Oh, well, you got that little fucking lead leg question mark kick? Yeah, buddy. I'm counting that all day. All day we're countering that. That little fucking flimsy little question mark. I mean, it is kind of beautiful. That lead leg Umar question mark kick is fucking nice. I'll be honest, it's nice. But that's all you got on the feet. That's it, bro. He spams that question mark kick. That's all you got, bro. Petey says, fuck that, bro. Long guard, jab in your face, bro. Pop the jab out, mate. He's gonna fucking popping the jab out, bro. Like that. I'm fucking hyped, dude. I'm fucking hyped. I'm talking to myself. No one's made it to the end of this video because I'm just fucking mumbling and stuttering over my sentences. But I'm fucking hyped, bro. Petey on champ? Yo, Petey on champ, bro. Petey on champ. We have contenders. Bantamweight's fresh. Fuck, bro. I know the UFC. Thing is, it's gonna feel bad. I'm gonna feel bad. But I low-key feel like Merab's not gonna get an immediate title shot. Even though he definitely deserves one. I feel like the UFC are gonna be like, nah. We're actually, you know what? No, we're actually not gonna give him a title shot. They're gonna move on. They're gonna let Sean O'Malley beat Song Yadong, which I think he will. And then boom, Petey on versus fucking Sean O'Malley 2. I think that's what they're looking for, dude. Because that is gonna sell. That's gonna sell, man. But anyway, that's me done. Enough of this yapping. Joshua Van's champ. I just like, I don't know. It's like a bitter sweetness, bitter victory. Like I don't feel good about it. Feel bad for Pantoja, man. Recover well. We'll get this rebooked. The disrespect on your name. The fucking the face of the company just moving on from you like you're fucking nothing. The disrespect. Tatsuya Taira versus Joshua Van, the 2 people who I've been following, especially Taira. I've been following this guy outside the UFC, man. Van, I was following him in the UFC. Tatsuya Taira, I've known this guy before he came to the UFC. So it's fucking insane, boys. It's insane. We're back, bro. What a card. Oh yeah, the card out of fucking 10. The card out of 10. It's like a 9 or an 8. Because it was a good card. We had like 2 decisions. That was it. And we had 3 decisions. We had this. Okay, I'll give it an 8. The thing is, the fights were super. 9. This was a 9 card. The one that fucked it up is Pantoja and Joshua Van, and Marvin Vettori fucking stance farming at the fucking fight. But it's just, you know, that's gonna come with Marvin Vettori, and then Barbara. But you can't really. It's a women's fight. They're always gonna do that shit. But yeah, other than that, 9 out of 10 for UFC 323. And if I might make a video breaking down the fights they announced, I fucking love the announcements of the fights, dude. They just fucking what's it called? Throughout the night, they started announcing fights. Rufy versus Benoit Saint Denis, just announced. Dan Hooker versus oh no, it was Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint Denis. Just fucking had dropped that. Rufy versus Fiziev just dropped it. Like just randomly dropped that shit. Like I like that. Like they just fucking announce these fights, dude. Or even at that press conference when they announced Oliveira versus Holloway, man. Like I like where they're going with this shit. It keeps it fun. It keeps it refreshing instead of fucking like. I prefer that over Dana White doing some bullshit with his Instagram live. Hey guys, got a fucking badass fight, dude. Barbara versus fucking Cortez at the Apex, 5 rounds. Like I don't fucking give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's me. Not stop yapping. I'm stumbling over my sentences. Pretty honest champ. Let's go. Joshua Van's champ. I don't know how to feel about it. Even though I've been waiting for this day, it's crazy. Tyra versus Joshua Van, man. Let me know what you guys think. If anyone's even watching to this part, thank you if you did. Thank you, mate. I don't know how you are, mate. I actually don't know how you. Like, this is not edited. Except, actually, I did have to edit one part out. There's not edit, like, this is wank shit, but it's just me yapping. It's me yapping for the love of the game, man. But thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Yeah, so I don't go homeless.